fucking everything.
Welcome to the stronghold.
I am
Tapped.
toastless cat. This
Okay, Vandover and below.
Also, my colleague
Where's that map?
level 8.
Yeah, you've just
Polymorph
leveled up.
gets more interesting.
That's true.
I may have been double checking the height of certain animals.
But we don't level up until we long rest. Do
No.
we?
No, I think
That
I've already
was
left my
not
character
stated.
up. I think I've left my character
Level up
up.
straight away.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no rule that says you have to rest
I've
to
always
level up.
played that you have to rest so long.
No. Instant in my books. I've never had a long rest before.
It's just a feeling of
It's-
goodwill, and you get
it's-
an extra.
Yeah, it's one of those things that is not a rule, it's just most people play that way.
16 is my initiative. It hasn't popped up
I
yet.
rolled a 16,
Error
so that's
finding
19.
encounter. That's not cool. Come on, D&D Beyond.
Ooh, 21.
Hey, welcome to the game.
Finally.
So the encounter's thinking about it at the moment. I'll have to get those rolls in a second. It's transferring data. But basically, you see Master Tibbles walk into the other room. Everyone else is just setting up to have a bit of a rest. And you feel the earth rumble around you. And Master Tibbles might have said something. As something bursts from the ground right in front of him.
Probably yelled out as this is going on if something's happening.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no, what have I done?
Why isn't D&D Beyond working?
Because it hates you. You
Yeah.
personally. You specifically.
Trout, why did you not check this room? It's right here.
You're morphing into German.
Yeah, I am. I gotta.
It's always been
Be
German.
your guest. Be your guest. Put your service to the guest.
-5 tomorrow morning. My boot camp was
I thought that was the initiative. The things enrolled.
Why is D&D Beyond crashing now? It is coming. It's loading. It's just very slow by the looks.
In that case, while it's doing that, I'll go to the bathroom. Just
Don't fall in.
oh, such a dad joke.
Oh well.
Is it loading or are you having to interact with it?
No, it just came up with error retrieving your encounters. I'm going to try logging in again.
I'm cool, and I'm off in like a second side room, so I'm even further from whatever the hell's happening. That's good for me. Of course, the fun trick doesn't work through doors, but did you know that T-Rex is shorter than a giant ape?
What?
Did you know that T-Rex is shorter than a giant ape?
What do you mean? Height-wise or?
Yeah, I can see that. T-Rex is only, what, 10 foot? Something like that.
This wants to look.
No, it's got to be more than that. 15?
Wait!
Yeah.
Get out of
The
here.
fucking cheek.
Bloody hell.
Was he stealing food? Sorry, I wasn't watching.
No, food's gone. Just the riff raff on my table that I don't want.
Yeah. T-Rex averages about 15 as opposed to the 20 for giant ape.
Yeah, right. Okay, T16. Alright, we're back. We're going to try loading that encounter again.
So, I was having a conversation with a friend, and we when we have semi-arguments, we don't like to Google things. It's kind of like a rule when you're kind of around the pub.
Reason through it.
So you've got to, before you go on to something. So, as I was leaving you, because you said don't fall in, it was like a dad joke. What is the difference between a dad and a mum joke? By your own understanding.
Does it inflict emotional pain?
Emotional
Physical pain?
damage.
Okay, it's loaded. Ready for your initiative.
Dad jokes are physical pain, mum jokes are like, oh.
Dad jokes are generally like,
Like, does it stab you in the heart or does it make you hit your head on the desk?
it's cringeworthy. I think it was what we
Cringe.
kind of came to. Mum
So
jokes.
anyway, my initiative was 19.
19.
I'm
Arca?
16.
16 for Master Tibbles.
15 for Cat.
15 for
What's
Kiara. What Nox get?
21.
21. Start. Do you believe Nox is first? No. One of the drows actually beat you.
Thank God.
So you felt a rumble.
Forgot to leave us to it.
And you see these two things emerge in front of you.
Holy shit!
Sizable.
Out of the ground, they burst forth. One of the drows runs to the doors and draws his bow to fire at it.
I think you're gonna need a bit more than a bowstring, though.
Hand crossbow.
And crossbow as well.
Hits. Okay. Done. Nox, you're up.
I am going to use my action to cast Mage Armor on myself. At will. Is there a way where I can pop off an Eldritch Blast without hitting any of these people? Can you fire through friendlies?
Yeah.
Yep. So,
You definitely try.
I like that answer.
The way I usually, like, it's not,
You can't move through them, but you can.
there's nothing, you can move through them.
Mm.
You can't stop there.
A 12 and an 18 to hit for this one next to Master Tibbles.
12 misses, 18 hits.
It's lovely.
Usual thing I've seen with firing through enemies is the DM can have some fun with nat ones.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll take the risk. I'm only pissing off a drow while I'm on 14 health.
Could something that large get through a door?
I don't think so. That's my, yeah.
Like, if you move back into the other room, is it just sitting there and just
14
like
points of force
frailing?
damage.
14 poison.
I mean, they could come through, but floor, is the wall any different?
Why could they come through the floor?
Well, they just did.
That's how they came up.
And that looks really fucking Earth Elemental. Just looking at the pictures.
Is that Nox done?
Yep.
What
That's me done.
elementals couldn't come through? What was it?
Anything with a tunnel speed.
No, it's like
There's a tunnel speed.
Burrow speed.
Burrow.
Arca, you're up.
what was the requirement?
I am completely blocked in by these guys just...
Just buff me, mate. Just buff.
I don't have...
Let me ahead.
Or more... I don't have buff spells you'd like.
Healing would be nice.
Arca... Yeah, I think Arca hears... Okay, did one more of the drow just go forwards?
Yeah, he fired a bow as well.
Okay. Well, that kind of ruins that plan. Yeah, I don't actually have anything interesting that I can... I have no ability to get line of sight. Okay, Arca comes out and just pushes
Oh.
past where Zor...
Can we move Zor, because Zor's not going to be around? Just into the bedroom.
100%. He's already sleeping.
Yeah, he's
in bed.
He's in bed. That might just give
And
you
they
a
were
bit
tough. They had a big day.
Mm.
Fair enough.
He's still in his wolf form.
curled up.
Yeah, I can't do anything too exciting. So Arca is just gonna like lean past the drow and spit one of the sticky globs of fire. So dex save from the one we
He wasn't meant to be able to get up there. Fuck
Fuck did he do?
That is
You ain't get it
100%
down easily.
impressive.
came by the microwave where stuff fell from.
You're going to have a big problem in about 10 minutes when he figures out he can't get down.
Motherfucker.
Managed to take out Mal.
He hates me. He really does.
Sorry, what are you doing?
Dex save, was it?
Yes, dex save from the one I can see
Yep.
versus create one fire.
Okay. That's definitely a fail.
Cool. So that is 9 fire damage, and Spot here is on some fire.
Okay. Done. Arca all done.
Yes, that's
It's coming to help.
basically all I've got when it's no sight lines and too much crossfire.
Okay, you see the drow in all black move swiftly through the other drow. 24 to hit with his short sword.
How healthy is the drow looking?
The drows are fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
sounds alright.
Second attack. Nat 20 for 26 to hit.
Oh, dear God.
Just correcting my spelling from last game.
Master Tibbles.
Oh, amazing. Alright. Can I move to here? Is that possible without getting on fire? Yeah?
Possible to get to where?
Yeah.
And if you're not in the square that's on fire, you won't get fired.
So can I move myself to...
Oh, against the wall. That's where the books are. No.
No, can't move that. Alright. I was hoping to give the people on the other side advantage. They hits. I am going to become a meat shield. So I am going to take the dodge action,
Mm-hmm.
and I think with a just double check this bonus. No, just gonna double check.
Oh, I read the wrong drow before. It's that one.
So that's a reaction. Do I have any other one? So my action will be, so I can only take my bonus action if I've taken a combat action. Is that what you're reading? Was it, Mandy?
Let me just grab the actual wording because that's one of the ones that they changed between versions, and we're doing the old one. So I need to action load.
I'll hold that item until it gets confirmed, but at the present point my idea is I'll just take the dodge action and sit here and taunt them both to come out to me,
Yeah. So
and I'll take a defensive stance.
yeah, the bonus action attack is for if you've used the attack action as well.
Right, okay.
But
Hang on a second, sorry, I'm just looking at this. So, don't monk shit, which I
and
never...
that is
never
a rule
bothered.
that they took out in the 24 version.
Okay, so,
Don't monk shit.
I
That's a
am...
brutal law.
I'm actually, now that I'm looking at this, I'm going to hit with the Staff of Defense twice, and then I'm going to use a bonus action as my Patient Defense with one key point where I can take the dodge action as a bonus action on my turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, cool. 2 attacks on the one in front of me. 9 to hit,
Does not hit.
13 to hit,
Does not hit.
then bonus action, 1 key point to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright.
Yeah, good. Should read my stuff.
Now the drow moves in next to the assassin. Pulls out their whip.
Ooh.
Attacks the other earth elemental on the other side.
Gotta love those reach weapons.
First attack is a hit. Second attack is a miss. Third attack is a miss.
It's so much easier if we didn't have people just crowding.
Kiara.
I'm pretty happy
Can
with
I
you.
slip past all these people to get to here?
Yes, 100%.
Alright. I do that. I then take a swing at the guy in front of me with my axe. For a 22 to hit,
Hits.
and that's 13 damage.
Okay.
And then I swing again for a 18 to hit,
Hits.
doing 12 damage. And
Wow.
that's me.
Okay. It is definitely turning to you, Kiara, because you dealt so much damage to it so quickly.
Fair call, fair call.
And it's going to slam down you. 17 to hit for the first attack.
Pretty sure that hits. Let me check. Yeah, that hits.
For 12 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, get out of here.
Second attack's 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay. The other earth elemental moves forward, attacks the drow. Second attack hits. Drow attacking with a crossbow. Yes. Knocks.
So, really are just engaging, aren't we? It's really.
Apparently. Also, did the one I put the fire under have a turn in there?
Yes, yes, it did.
Cool. It needs to. Let me just double check the wording. Needs to make the dex save again.
That's a fail.
Another 9 fire damage.
Done.
Sorry, go on.
No, that's alright. With the 4 people in front of me, I'll maybe like kneel down and look between everyone's legs and like they're making a bit of a
I think kneeling down,
tunnel.
kneeling down makes me more in the way.
That's true. I'm going to do it anyway. I hope there's a tiny little hole. I'm going to cast Hex on the one in front.
Good.
And then unleash an Eldritch Blast with the other hand. Pew pew! That is a 6 to hit and a 27.
27 hits.
27 hits. The 6. Oh, sorry. No, not 6. 6 plus 15.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Yeah. Alright.
Roll 20's glitching tonight too.
Alright, one of the Eldritch Blasts looks like it's going to go through everyone's legs and at the last minute impacts the wall behind Kiara. And then the other one, true to its target, hits the toe of this earth elemental. Hopefully breaks its little toe. It does 10 points of force damage on impact.
Yep.
And it pulses with a purple energy and 3 points of
Okay.
extra damage from Hex.
Done.
Thank you very much. And that's my turn.
Drow attacks.
Three
Stuffing.
people.
Arca.
You can, you just can't end there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll stay where I am for now then.
Yeah, Arca's just kind of looking at the forest of legs and then the wonderful space for a fireball that is just getting people pouring into it instead of out of it for some reason. And anybody who speaks Draconic hears some interesting swearing. And then Arca just spits a nice little bolt of fire at the one that is visible. That is cocked right on the edge of a 20. And that is a 12, so I'm going to assume that misses.
12 misses.
And yeah, so I could just kind of ducks off to the side a bit and just keeps concentrating on the fire that is there and doing something at least.
Okay. Drow hits with the crossbow.
I've got area effect, big area effect.
Assassin attacks.
It is a bit like that. Not for me. Single target, single target, single target, single target.
You don't have that problem?
No, don't have it. Can't relate.
It does a fair bit of damage. It is looking quite wounded after that attack.
Which one?
The assassin.
Oh, the assassin is?
The assassin or the whatever thing we're fighting? Looking bad.
The thing you're fighting is looking bad. The assassin did a lot of damage.
Oh, okay. Other way around. Don't muck with the assassin.
Master Tibbles, your turn.
Which one's the assassin?
I'm
Is it the
right
purple
now.
one or the one with the sword?
One with the sword, the black outfit.
Yep.
There's so many of them. Like, really.
Yeah, they're a big party. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something this time because I should have done it the other way. I've got my key points, so I'm gonna do that. Start with defense, 2 hits on the one that's right directly next to me. 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Shit, what's the AC?
Well, I
8.
did a 15 and it didn't hit. So.
Doesn't hit then.
No.
All right, so now my bonus action is another key point to get the dodge action, and I'm going to move at the same time around to this side of this one over here. So I imagine the one that is attacking is going on fire.
How'd you do that?
Climbed over the wall.
What?
How big's the ceiling?
The ceilings. Oh yeah, you could do that. Eh?
I've got
You'll be
climb
fine to do
speed.
that. Yep,
Yeah.
100%.
Don't monk stuff.
What do you just climb?
I've got to climb.
Climb the
speed, so
wall
I
and
could-
roof.
So I just do like a roundabout, kind of like around the wall.
I mean, this doesn't even need the.
Did you do the kickoff? Like you
Yeah,
ran
yeah.
up the
Like
wall
it was a run 1-2, kick off the bookshelf, around over the thing.
Actually,
and
although I
land
think
on it.
this might actually be dope tabaxi shit rather than dope monk shit.
Yeah, there's
Because the moving along vertical surfaces, flying tiger thing is level 9, but climb speed, that's tabaxi level 1,
yeah,
which
so,
is as fast as walking.
so there's the one that's I've just left the range of getting the attack opportunity.
Yeah, it would.
Yep. But at disadvantage.
The new version of the patient defense thing is, if we were doing the 24 rules, it's the same bonus action disengage as rogues get.
I've got an invasion. Oh, that would be nice as well.
Because, yeah, rogues can do hide, dodge, or dash as a bonus action.
Yeah.
And the new version of monk, patient defense is bonus action disengage, spend a key point, well, focus point for disengage and dodge.
So it equals them up a bit more.
Yeah,
Right.
Makes sense.
I was going to go a bit more into rogue in order to get something like that. But that's
yeah.
fine.
You get it
Didn't,
at
didn't
level
hit.
0.
Didn't.
Yeah, cool.
Nethalion turns and points at Kiara and says, "You there! Attack the Earth Elemental now!" That is a battle command order. You do not have to do it, but you can use your reaction to attack it now if you want.
Oh!
Fuck yeah. Okay.
What?
Battle command.
That's its ability. That's her
cool.
ability.
Is that fighters? A fighter?
I'm not sure, honestly.
That's a legendary action.
Yeah.
This is
That's only a 12 to hit though.
this is their lair, but they didn't realise there was 2 earth elementals on the other side of it.
Whoops.
Biggest surprise ever.
I'm guessing 12 doesn't hit.
Does not. Okay. She drops a whip and takes out a scimitar to attack the Earth Elemental in front of her.
myself.
Yep.
Oh my god.
At
Is
advantage.
he alright?
Yeah.
He's just an idiot.
Yeah.
Seems to be. Took the inflatable axe down.
At advantage because I'm over the other side.
Okay, first attack hits. Second attack won't roll. Why aren't you not rolling? What the hell? D&D Beyond. Roll. Okay.
Purposely put
Second attack hits.
myself- Yeah, good.
Third attack hits.
Positioning there makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah. She's done 3 attacks and got them all at advantage.
Yeah.
Strategic.
I think it might be a
Strategy.
29 damage.
Battle Master fighter thing.
Yeah. Sounds like a fighter thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Kiara, your turn.
I just swing away. That's 11 to hit for the first one. And 15 to hit for the second one.
Both miss.
Okay, that's me.
Shit.
Turns to target the drow.
That's,
Yanfidel. Slams down on him. First attack hits. Second attack hits.
And does it end its turn?
In the fire, yep. Give it a dex roll.
hasn't moved from the fire.
Can't really move.
Don't.
Rolled a nat 20 for that.
Okay.
It's a pass. Drow's turn.
So the cantrip I picked up specifically for people kept crowding the enemies
Miss.
and knocking them prone repeatedly.
Need yeah. Yep.
Earth Elemental
I've got some
attacks
interesting stuff I
Nethon.
can do, but it's not going anywhere near bad enough for me to drop interesting spell slots.
I wish I had interesting spell slots.
First attack hits. Second attack misses.
Hey, I've got 2. I got 2. Just gotta make them count, you know.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's got so many interesting
Oh.
ways to pronounce it.
Old faithful.
Drow. Miss. Nox.
I want to move in a little bit. I'm assuming I can't see how these elementals are looking through everyone. So
I mean, they're pretty big and drow are pretty scrawny.
I'm gonna crawl through everyone's legs, and do it. Oh, I think I'm gonna save that.
Did you move into the room?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's your token?
In
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, cool. That's right, Master Tickles was there. Yeah, okay.
Then I guess I'm gonna go for a green flame blade hit with my dagger.
Ooh.
Don't worry.
That's a no?
That's a no. It's not in that one, but it's a no. Oh, wait, and as my bonus action, I can do 5 psychic damage to this one, who is hexed.
Did I
Okay.
do that last round as well?
No, I hexed last round, and then hit it with an Eldritch Blast, and then I can also like do extra damage
This
with the
round.
yeah,
Yeah.
as a bonus.
So, who amongst our people in that middle cluster between them is looking the worst?
Kiara.
Okay, so Arca dashes across to get a sight line down to the middle a bit there. And let me just circle.
Every time someone uses the ruler or a mapping thing on here, the whole screen just goes grey on my hand. I can see the
Does
ruler,
it?
but nothing else. It's like, what?
I've started trying to turn that off when I do it for myself, just to
Yeah.
Yeah.
distance and stuff.
So if I drop a 10-foot radius in the middle, it will catch both of the things we don't like, plus Kiara, which is ominous phrasing. So Arca ducks across the other side and just kind of concentrates, and the spectral wings come out again, but they look like they're made of bone.
This has been more fun.
And there's
Bone spectral wings.
and we get it gets a bit darker in the middle of the room there. Can I get a con save from both of the things I don't like?
Could you specify who that is?
Everyone in the room.
18 for the one on the left, and the right gets a 25, nat 20.
Wow.
Okay,
I've got a +5.
so they both take half damage,
Crazy.
and since I rolled max damage, they only take 6 necrotic damage each. And Kiara, as the necrotic energy fills that space, you feel it kind of trying to feed towards you instead of away from you. So you can, if you want, roll one of your unspent hit dice and regain that many hit points plus my spellcasting mod, which is 7. So roll of your hit dice plus 7 hit points heal into you if you want it. As
I do
okay.
want.
Take that.
The joys of Wither and Bloom. Kiara gets the bloom side.
Nice. Question while we're in the middle of the cap. Sorry. Can you hear everything on your end okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I've got another group with 2 online people and they say they struggle to hear, so I'm curious. That's all.
It's because we speak loudly.
Alright, so if that 2 that you rolled was the thing, then you get 9 hit points back.
Perfect.
And
Thank
also,
you.
if there was that,
Yeah.
No, that's all good. Thank you.
and if there's any non-magical vegetation in that space by any chance, like cave stuff, it's
No, I don't know.
completely withered.
Okay.
The rocks just a little bit.
There's a bit of moss that's on them that's gone.
It's disinfected now.
Yeah.
Sass's turn. Fortunately misses. Master Tibbles.
Alright. Now I'm going to hit it with advantage.
This one on the left's taken some.
Yep, 23
Hits.
or let's see if I get that.
Nope.
That one is 6 damage from the first one.
Yep.
My next one is 15 plus 22 damage. Sorry, 22 to hit. And 9 damage plus. Sorry, I've got a rogue thing that I should be using that I keep on forgetting to do.
Sneak attack.
Roll to everyone, so it's 9 plus 6, so it's 15 damage in total for that one.
Yep.
Then I will take another key point to take the dodge action, and I'll just sit at the back there and I'll try
Okay.
to taunt it. Come up to me!
Okay. This time it is
Done some decent damage to it.
Nathalian's turn again. Turns and points at Nox, telling you to attack.
So when
You can
can
take
you
a
do
reaction
cantrips as a reaction, like to attack, or does it have to be a melee attack?
Just needs to be an attack. I don't know about a cantrip though. What's the ruling on that? Do you know?
That is down to intricacies of exact wording.
Yep.
If you're taking attack to mean something which requires an attack roll,
Hmm.
Because I can do booming blade, and that's an attack. That's a melee attack.
It does say melee attack. Sorry on this. It does. On the actual battle command, it does say melee attack. Yeah.
Cantrip can be cast as a reaction, but must be specifically written into the reaction spell.
So, like,
Yeah.
for Booming Blade, it's you can brandish the weapon and make a melee attack,
Well, it is a melee attack then.
but it's a
That is a grey enough area that it goes into what that one says, and that one said do it. So,
Sounds like a melee attack.
so
green flame blade. Lash out with my dagger. Going for the Achilles tendon, hopefully.
Achilles rock
The
tendon.
Just the
Achilles
rock
rock tendon. And green flame, or no, purple flame licks across their skin. And that's 16 to hit.
Does not hit. She's a bit dismayed at the moment. Both her battle commands have gone nothing. She turns back around to her elemental. And attacks.
Wait, can I look at her and go,
Do it on me next time. I'll do you right.
She can't even see you over there.
She can hear me. She knows where I am. Do me. Diego. Santiago's. Oh, there's an advantage.
2 out of 3 hit. Kiara.
I just do what I'm good at, which is swing for a 21 to hit.
whack, whack, whack.
Does hit.
21. Yep.
I wonder how many of us had Are You Good at It Though primed if that hadn't been a good roll.
16 damage.
16.
And my second one, which
How'd he
is
kill it?
17 to hit.
Oh, one's down.
You took it down! Dang it. I kinda wanted that one.
We've been hitting that long enough. Shipping away.
Do you see it crumble to the ground?
Oh, that opens up so much
Oh,
more
was the
room.
first one kill it?
Yeah, you killed it. The first one.
Okay, perfect. I then push past to here and take a swing at the second one.
With advantage.
With advantage, yeah.
Oh, with advantage. Oh, fuck yeah. That's a 21 to hit
Hits.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I... Oh, I can't move, can I? No, that's right. I stay where I am.
Means a lot more people can get in. Of course.
Okay, the elemental slams down on Nathalion
Master Tiddle.
for a nat 20 for 28 to hit.
I'm taking the dodge action every single time. Yeah.
Also, as that first one goes down, Arca drops concentration on the bonfire.
Resetting my things, I got 2 nat 20s in a row.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, mate.
When you're
What are
rolling
the chances of that? Like,
1 in 400, the same as any other sequence.
Could happen.
I've seen it happen with the pistol dice.
21. Both attack hit.
You see how I could get down there. Get down there and give some healing to our drow mates.
How bad are the drow looking?
They don't look too damaged.
Just took 2 nat 20s
Then
and
don't worry about it. I kind of want them to have a long rest so that we don't have to go anywhere fast.
well, assuming we can long rest after this. Assuming no one opens up any other doors.
No other doors, there's any bed, and so there's
Knocks.
I think I'll step back. I'll transfer. I'll maybe out of the crumbling rock pile, it'll look like a wisp of purple smoke leaves that rock pile and heads to the other one. and as the hex takes hold, I'll cast another Eldritch Blast, and that's a 17 to hit and a 25 to hit.
17 hits, 25 hits.
25 hits. First one impacts with 7 force damage, and then the other one 9 force damage. And then as both impact, they both pulse purple as the hex. Hex pulses, and that's another 5 points of damage.
Okay, done.
Got so many people fighting me out of it now.
It's a little crowded.
Arco.
Poor thing.
You didn't start the fight. Did it? Could have just left me with a book.
So, yeah, like seeing that it's all just kind of everybody crowded in. Well, Arca doesn't want to seem like non-participatory.
Unlike Zor.
So Arca runs through just to get to the back of things, and let's go for a firebolt, just kind of trying to line up the shot between so many legs. And that is 23 to hit.
Hits.
And that is 2d10, so... Oh! And that is 16 fire damage to this guy.
Probably immune to fire.
16 was it?
16 damage, yes.
16. Done. Yep.
Who's up?
And yeah, I think that's Arca can't. Arca can just get back to the door.
Nice.
I don't think you're in trouble.
Back to a safe distance.
One of the drows
I'm
fine.
keeping your healer safe.
It's not worth the risk.
I think you're pretty fine at the back there. I don't think it's going to be able to push through all of those and get to
I
you.
mean, technically, I think just move closer.
Master Tibbles, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to hit it. Yeah, 22. With a 8 plus, so 5, so that's 13 damage for my first hit.
13.
Yep, and 15 to hit on my second hit.
Doesn't hit.
Alright, doesn't seem to be hitting me, so I'm going to turn around and not do the dodge action. I'm going to do an unarmed strike. Oh, which I put advantage on. 26. And
Hits.
that's 6 damage as well.
Okay, done.
That's me done. That's where it turns around and hits me now.
Nethalion turns and looks at Kiara. Hit it now.
Well, now you've got
You now have advantage on the hit.
Come on!
23 hits.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
7 damage.
How do you kill it?
Oh fuck yeah! I just baseball bat slam it right in the face.
With the sharp edge of the axe or the flat of the axe? Are you going
Flat edge.
flat edge.
I'm making a point here.
Yeah.
End combat.
Bludgeoning damage.
from the doorway. Arca's like, what the hell was that?
So the drow. What was those? This is your base. Did you
Neth-
not know that there
Nethalion
was 2 elementals in the background here?
looks at you and is like, we searched this place thoroughly. What did you touch?
I just looked at one of the books, and I'll hold the book up in my hand.
And it says, how to summon an earth elemental.
2 are there on there.
May I see it?
Yeah. Can I just have a quick look through it? Is it?
If you'd like, if you have a quick look, it's in Dwarven.
I go, yes. I'm. Does none of us speak Dwarven? You just. You speak Dwarven.
I speak Dwarven actually.
You may have a look. As a show of good faith.
She
You may
takes
have
it
a-
from you. Seems to be a ledger of sorts. Useless. She hands it back.
Does
If it's useless, then I
what?
don't know. Maybe it was just touch any book is trapped. Maybe they just have good library security.
Maybe.
I'll maybe pause.
Maybe.
You read Dwarven now, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
I think we should rest now. I think we all may need it.
I tend to agree. That was a bit more
That was a
dangerous
lot.
than I thought. Yes.
What was interesting fight when people just see confined space and all want to crowd in. Not so good when you have dragon behind you, but you know.
Okay.
You have a look at the ledger.
Yeah, I'm going to pass it off to Nox because I know Nox speaks or reads
Okay.
Dwarvish. So
And you say that, I sit down with it, and you realise my reading level may not be quite what you expected.
Third level Dwarven reading level.
And it goes down.
You do have Dwarven though, don't you? Or-
Yes.
basic Dwarven, not advanced.
What's it called? Professional
Remedial
proficiency.
Dwarven.
The level of dwarvish you put on your LinkedIn profile.
It's like when they put like proficient at Microsoft Excel. So you're like, yeah, no one puts that down.
So, the cover is made out of plates of granite, and the pages are metal. It seems to be a ledger of the crypt.
Can I make out any items on that ledger?
Ledger of the Crypt. Ledger of the Crypt. We're not in the crypt though, are we?
I think that's the thing we're entering.
That's what we're looking for.
It's what's below.
Does it give any details about the crypt?
Yes, it does. Which is in a different section, of course. I'm just getting that up now.
It's how much the crypt owes. The top looks like they owe us 200. I'll give you no more information than that. It's got a return address. It's like
It contains instructions how to get into the crypt and how to unlock the place.
okay, that's probably useful. Yep.
It also has a list of who's been buried there.
Oh. Can you describe that all to us?
Yeah. As I'm reading it out loud, you're like making sense of it.
Remedial dwarf.
But yeah, it's a whole lot of names that you don't know or never read before, heard of before, but may be relevant later.
Okay. I'll write them down in common somewhere else.
Lavashkish.
So we can quickly refer to it just in case you
Yeah,
go down. if you die, I've got another version of it somewhere.
Or I can like try and scratch some
Okay.
some translations on it or something. I don't know.
We'll take that. Do I take the book back or do you keep it?
No, I'll give it back to you after I've
That's fine, okay.
done some reading. Like,
Yeah, we'll just keep it as a reference thing. But okay, so it tells us how to get into the crypt. How does it tell us to get into the crypt?
Basically, you'd need a faceted gem.
Of course, it's faceted.
Where was it?
Okay, well,
I mean, we keep
faceted gem.
finding gems, and many of them, I believe, are implied to be faceted.
no.
because they've just been cut.
It says facted.
Factored into.
What does that mean? Does anyone know what that means? This
Uh,
place is mysterious.
Faceted. Factored. I believe it looks like a penis.
So,
Fallacy.
The lock has a hole to fit a specific gem.
uh,
It's faceted, and basically you've got different dial carvings depict gemstone in various stages of completion,
So it's a puzzle. Fucking shit.
ranging from a handful of marks to completed. Combination lock. The dial must be rotated in the correct order. Correct combination begins with the least finished gemstone carving and proceeds in order, ending with the most finished carving.
Yeah, okay, so that makes sense.
So it's a guide on how to
So
unlock
just go
it with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, kind of like a combination lock.
Basically.
Just so long as you can interpret how finished each gem is.
Okay, so book. What's the book called?
It has a name.
Just a journal.
It's a ledger.
Slash ledger.
Mhm.
Okay. Always how to access.
Who got me up in the last fight? I think it was you when I went down.
It's usually me.
It's usually you.
Or
There's only one. Oh, maybe.
it might have
Someone
been.
fed me a potion.
That won't have been me.
It may have been me actually because I was right beside you.
Yeah.
That's fine though. Sorry. We're taking a long rest, short rest.
It's up to you guys, mate.
Do you want? We'll just take a.
Drow's alright with a short rest.
Okay, so what are you feeling like, guys?
It depends.
Would the drows be okay with a long rest?
I
For our
could
healers.
go for a long rest.
If we need healing, we might need some of our healers to take a longer rest. Can you give us 8 hours?
Very well.
Should be helpful drow people, and Arca's speaking in Undercommon specifically.
I'm just going to go to the bathroom. While we're doing this, can we actually talk to the drows about what the hell they're doing here?
Yeah. Do a bit of a.
Are you going to be going deeper? We travel together a little bit?
For a bit, yes. We are searching for my father. We believe he's been caught up in a cult down here.
I think symbol of goodwill and you're very scary. And Arca reaches into the haversack and pulls out a pair of braces. These are magic. One of you would like for hit a bit harder with longbow, shortbow. Is this useful?
She picks it up off you.
Very generous.
She looks at one of her companions. Aethiala calls them over and passes it to them. And they nod in your direction in response. Like, yes, I could use these.
I think we would be safer with you have those, we have you as friend.
What are we giving them?
So braces of archery.
Oh.
That
Yeah,
were
we're not
the
gonna
thing
use
I picked up at one point, and none of us use bows. So they're
I
a
could
dip.
start.
They're yeah, because
remedial
bows
archery.
bows hit harder than Eldritch Blast apparently.
Remedial archery.
I'm using them. I'm using them as a diplomatic tool instead of a combat tool.
That's true. That's probably the best use of them.
Yeah, I've got no use for them. They're not mine. Would they help with a javelin?
No,
Yeah.
longbow, shortbow.
Only shield. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It gives proficiency and +2 damage.
Cool. So we're taking a long rest, and then we're trying to get the dwarf, the dinner order.
Yeah, they accept that.
What brings you to these caverns?
As I just explained to your friend.
Oh, I was not listening. I was looking into my friend Zovan Governor. He seems to be in a deep rest. I just wanted to
Had a
make sure
big day.
he was still breathing.
Didn't wait
He
for all
seemed to
that
sleep through the
commotion.
whole last fight.
We are here searching for my father, Onthorax. We do believe he's been caught up in a cult.
How long have you been looking for your father?
Looking a few weeks now.
Orthorax? How do you spell orthorax?
Ontharyx.
That's a fair amount of time. How long have you been in these crypts for?
A few days now. Not long.
What
But his
made
trail has led us here.
what made your father join the cult?
We do not know.
And you know what the cult? What is the Christianity, Roman Catholic, Evangelical Catholic, atheist. What is the type of God? Demon or celestial or?
Worshippers of Dumathoin.
Don't know that one.
Patron of the mountain dwarves.
Worshippers of Drumoin.
That is interesting thing for Drow to get.
Yeah.
Is it a cult?
Very
Is it
much so.
actually a god, or is it a religion?
If it's a proper religion.
Yeah.
Depends on which side you sit on.
What's the distinction?
I think this difference is how
Oh.
creepy.
My bad, I read the wrong name. That's who used to have worshippers in this place.
Oh.
My bad. The Cult of the Obelisk, they call themselves.
Ah.
That sounds more culty.
Yeah, that's Cult of the Obelisk.
A little more cultivated.
Have they come across any of the obelisk shards? Can we show them one of the
Ask
pieces
them.
that we found?
Can you ask them?
Yeah. Have you who's holding the shards?
I think I've got it in my backpack, so I can pull it out and show them. If we're agreed on that.
I'll go rummaging in your backpack and I'll
Yeah.
grab out. And now I am over encumbered. Have you seen something that looks like this?
She picks it up off you in one hand.
You're a sweet little boy.
I have not seen this material before. What substance is this?
Obelisk.
We do not know.
Luckstone?
How do you actually know? If you can find out, we'd appreciate that. I think it's Luckstone.
Town Vandalin called their bits of it Luckstone.
Oh
I
no,
think.
that was because it was in the Luck Shire, Luck Shrine, Shrine of Luck. I think they
Was
called
it
it
the other way
Luck.
around? I don't know.
Which came first?
I mean,
Yes.
this is what Arca knows about it, so.
If you
Is
can
this
have a
what
look
you're
and tell
searching
us.
for?
We are looking for. We've been told that there are 3 of these in the depth. We are trying to find them because they have caused problems in the lands that we are from in Funderland.
People attack places that we are protecting to get this stuff. We attack places that attack to get them back.
Yes, this is what brings us here.
I see.
Maybe
She hands it back to you.
maybe our cars. Have we heard about an obelisk before? Like,
I think it was mentioned briefly in one of the previous encounters, but like confusingly.
because I'm like the campaign we're playing is like the Shattered Obelisk. So I don't want to read into it too much, but
The last major battle you had, there was a picture, I'm pretty sure, on the wall of the obelisk.
of an obelisk. Okay, cool.
We know we're getting the pieces.
For
For
an obelisk, and there was like 3 or 4 that was taken from the town, and there's these 3 remaining pieces. Okay.
Yeah. Because
So
that was what we started with. Like we knew we were trying to find the pieces to form.
So we can logically assume that the cult of the obelisk is probably the other side and might have been
Trying to put
the obelisk back together. So
Yeah.
Father's been rooted into something a bit weird.
and now we're bringing them all to pieces.
Well, in my backpack that they don't know about. It's true. What was it better? Leave it on a donkey outside or put it in my backpack?
Do you have anything precious in your bag? Otherwise, I'm just going to drop it.
In the bag? No, it's just a canvas bag.
Let it crunch.
I'll
There
pick.
goes one of your health potions.
Oh, don't do that. Yeah, I probably do have got some health potions in there or something. No, I think I've got them all on my belt or something, so it's not in the backpack that I have to rummage around for it and try to find it in the middle of the fight. Alright, I will put it back in the backpack and put the backpack back on my bag. With the
You're
set
gonna crack one open. Do you have any ginger bits?
Yes, 4 in the fridge.
Do you want one or do you want to? Okay. Alright, we'll take the long rest then. I'll click that button. Do we take the long rest? Can I
Take it. You're all good. No interruptions. Everything's eerily quiet.
Big short rest.
As everybody is getting ready for the sleep, Arca like burns a little patch of the ground and then scatters just a pouch full of copper coins on it just to curl up on and feel properly draconic for the sleep.
So you're just burning our copper coins now? Is that what you're doing?
No, burn the ground first to clean it. and then you scatter the copper on. You don't want to be like if you get the copper hot, it'll burn you. So.
You become the banker and now you're just getting rich and power hungry. You're
Well,
like,
not that I've been doing this the entire length of the campaign
Oh.
whenever we've
Within
described
or-
sleeping.
Barfridge.
Barfridge.
And
behind the
2
bar.
the
copper
coins.
coins are worth approximately fuck all.
You count the pennies and the dollars come, or count the cents and the dollars come. All right, yeah, that's. I'm not gonna say anything.
Also, you know, like
Well-
you will have seen that Arca will do this with a collection of coins, and is always very fastidious about picking all of them up again.
Okay, we're fine so long as they don't go missing.
Yes, you sleep on the hoard, you don't waste it. This is why Arca was grumpy when we traded down
Just sent you some money as well.
the
Sweet, thank you.
traded down all of the silver and copper into
Oh, gold.
Gold.
Upgraded.
it was such a smaller bed.
Wait, Lucas.
Cheers.
Stop. Push
Cheers, man. Shit. I think we have heaps of coins at the present point in time. All right. Take a long rest. All feeling good. Charged up.
Cat
Long
want to do
rest.
anything while you're resting?
Long rest
Talking
is
to the drow?
Uh,
Anything at all?
The big
I
one.
just collapsed straight into the bedroll and fell asleep immediately.
Fair call, mate. Fair
Right,
call.
right beside Zor.
Sure.
Wherever.
All right.
Oh, Zor will be pretty comfy in wolf form.
We're good. Let's wake up and pack up the next day and talk
Okay.
to the drow and say, what is your intention now? To
We
follow-
will keep exploring the place. We need to find my father. He has to be here somewhere.
We are going. We've covered the back passages. Do you want to progress into the dungeon with us?
Possibly. We are hoping they are on this level. But if it comes to that, yes.
Let us go then.
And Arca just carefully picks up all of the coins.
All right. So we'll move into. I don't know where. I'm moving to. Oh, the walls are locked, so I can't
Why
move
isn't
straight
that a
through the
door?
walls.
It's weird, that's not a door.
I can't get down to the bottom side.
We're stuck at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, can you move us down to the next one?
Stairs.
Stairs will get you everywhere.
I was also noticing that I was getting blocked by the walls, so I have to drag through the gaps like a little puzzle game.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can go through the walls as well.
Yeah, this
Right,
one wasn't
okay.
letting me. I was having to thread the.
I think we saw something about the statue in the last one where the weird flying thing was there.
Yeah, I'll repeat the description of the room. It's been a while since you've been in.
Oh yeah,
here,
this
so-
is where we had many things,
what number is
and
it?
I got yelled at for rolling
17?
low.
Yeah, there was like super lots of deck saves.
17. Okay, an alcove at the end of this majestic yet rubble-choked hall contains an enormous statue of a dwarf scholar atop a high pillar. A figure chips at the statue's head, shaping the visage into a wailing, inhuman face. 4 pyramid-shaped nuggets with legs lounge around the statue's base. A double door leads to the east.
That was what we saw.
I think
when we
all of the
came in.
creatures in that are dead.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, that one. The description. Sorry, I was just reading the description.
Yeah,
Didn't
no,
even think
that
about
was-
that, but yes, they're dead. Their dead bodies are on the ground currently.
I understand that though, because when they give you a description, there's normally the thing that they fight. All right. Are we ready to go in and see what the next room holds?
Can we open the door?
Can I go up to the door and listen?
Absolutely.
And I'll also do a sense check of the
Roll for
the
perception.
doors. Perception. Passive perception?
No, you.
Sure.
19.
Passive perception's pretty high.
Passively,
21.
actively listening
That
to
one will
the
be at the front. Okay, you do hear some murmuring and some talking on the other side.
guns blazing. Let's go.
Do I make anything out? Check the doors for traps.
No, it's more like mumbling and incoherent speech.
In a
That's the way to
rhythm?
put it. I wouldn't say a rhythm, no.
Chanting? No.
No.
It's good. It's always good.
Good to check for chanting.
Okay. I'll check with the Drow. Who's the Drow beside me? She was, that was the one with the whip.
Nathalion? Yep.
Nathalion is the one. Okay. Oh, that's right. I think I wrote those down.
That's the one. What's it?
Nathalion. So Nathalion and who else was who was their father?
The father is Onthorax.
And the children are?
Nathaniel is
Yep.
one of the children, and the other one is Yanthadel. Yanthadel.
Yanthadel.
Neanderthal and Neanderthal.
Brother and sister.
And I imagine that Yanthadel is the one with the sword.
The assassin. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Are we ready to go in? Spellcasters at the back. Sellswords at the front. Kiara, why are you standing so far back? Let us go. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Ominous face, guys.
Standing in a circle in the middle of this room are 4 hooded figures praying in low, indistinguishable voices. The north and south walls of this room bear 4 stone basins beneath metal spigots. The northwest spigot is broken and choked with fungi, and it drips murky water into the basin. The other basins are dry. One of them turns to you at the front here as soon as you open the doors and enter. Off the keyboard, you reckon things. Stop it.
An NPC to say.
Yeah, it is.
I think one just got eaten by the cat.
Oh, did he delete him? He did delete him.
Easiest way to win a campaign ever.
We were joking about having the cat as the GM.
Does this guy have a picture? Because he's pretty.
Good work.
No, he does not. That's annoying. And he turns to you and he says, "Oh, food for the obelisk is food for the brain. Your souls will twist in the far realm." Roll for initiative.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did people make it that far into the room before this hits?
Yeah, they were a bit distracted.
Damn.
So we're up.
12.
And
14.
and Nathalion speaks up before combat does start. Who got a 14? Arca?
Yep.
What did Nox get?
For initiative.
Yeah. Everyone else went in.
5.
5 for Nox. Okay, let's start that. And you hear Nathalion say, "Father!"
Oh,
and
dear.
is looking at this one here.
Okay, so the grey one.
Okay.
So if we can do a knockout blow, not a killing blow on that one. If required.
Chalice.
Have we seen any of these, like, are they affected in their mind? Like, do we know, like, anything? Because the psychic one was controlled by something. The
A
goblin.
little, yeah.
So they were previously controlled by something. Could we figure out, like, we don't have any real, like,
I don't think we have information on it, really.
and we also had the cleric who was able to help us out, that one, my GF.
Who was that?
Was the
What was that?
a cult member, which was the acolyte.
Okay, this one moves forward.
It was when we did the goblin place and we had the cleric come
When we
with us.
broke
It was
into the
like
fort from
Yeah,
underneath.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gwen came with us and was actually able to heal us from time to time.
Okay, lunges at you. 18 to hit.
Misses.
Second attack misses as well. Nathaniel moves to attack the one that moved forward.
What's the father doing amongst all of this?
Watching
Hasn't
at the
really
moment.
watching? Yeah. Do they look normal though?
No,
No. Okay.
no, they all look mutated in some degree.
Okay. All right.
First attack misses.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. So they do.
Second
look
attack
warped.
hits. Third attack misses. Ooh.
Yikes.
She's like, "Father, come to your senses." This other one moves forward to attack the captain. Both missed. It is on Thorax's turn. So, my children, have you come to join me? So, here is a chance to pause combat. We can either continue with the combat,
No, Father, I've come to kill you.
or the following will happen. So, and should we do some dialogue, or should we just keep going?
Yeah,
combat?
dialogue,
Yeah,
dialogue,
okay.
dialogue.
The captain responds, Nathalion. It's like, we've come to take you home, Father. You don't belong here. Your brain has been twisted. Father responds, well, I suppose we could talk about this. Why don't my children come to talk to me? I do believe I see my son back there as well. Why don't we go talk for a second in the other room?
Oh dear.
Does that sound like trap to anyone else?
Insight check on that.
Definitely do an insight check, 100%.
I think
To Arca, I'm just gonna go, I don't trust him. And I hope that the guy next to me hears as well.
12 insight. I don't know if anyone else wants to throw an insight in there at the same time. This sounds sus.
I mean, I'm just going with Arca thinks it sounds sus.
So do the insight check then.
If you want. That would be a 10, so, you know, right down the middle. I get no interesting information.
Shane?
I'd be like, Nathaniel, it sounds odd, but he is your father.
I think I should talk to him. We should be able to work this out.
And what do we do about the others?
Now wait here. I'll go talk to him and see if we can convince him otherwise.
You should that. If you think mind manipulation is going on, why are you going alone to a secondary location?
And my brother is coming with me.
Why don't we just knock him out and drag him out of here?
We prefer we would not remove these other individuals and help your father out here. To safety?
Sorry? Who's that?
Basically kill the other ones and drag your father out.
We can definitely try. They are quite mutated.
But they've all stopped attacking us based on...
It's that moment in the
They're
fight,
standing
in
there
the
waiting.
war movie where the named characters are having dialogues where everything's kind of
They're holding on.
Go on a knife's edge.
I'm sure we can talk to some sense into him.
maybe
Do we-
not go off alone for that.
Why not talk here?
Can I join you?
Sure, why not?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
At
All
least,
three of you may come
At
back.
least let me join you on this one.
Yes, by all means, please come forward.
And my patriots will stay here. Fuck, I might be fucked.
Mutates sort of part, but they don't leave their square where they are for you to walk past.
Into the room further?
Yep.
Is that the intention?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Okay, I'll just... yeah.
Please, come with me this way. We'll talk in the next room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bye bye. Was nice knowing you.
Oh, in the next room.
Next room. Yep.
What
Brother
have
and
we
sister
done?
follow in.
Kiara, I don't feel good about this.
Just move up a little bit. Where's he gone?
He's still there. Oh, you can't see him because he's behind the pole, technically. Like, he's still there.
Arca comes forward and just whispers to the two of you, don't get too close. If fight starts again, I do something interesting
Yeah,
that you don't want to be in.
I thought you might be good for a bit of an area of effect arrangement.
You hear the father say, food for the obelisk is food for the brain. And he attacks the brother.
Oh god.
And these two doors slam shut.
Behind us. Alright.
Cool. So
Alright.
Guess I can't get out then.
Surprise attack. Let's go. Fight.
So at this point in time the door's shut. Is that like... Are we going back into initiative, or are we rolling a new initiative?
Back
or...
in initiative. I didn't stop it as such. So.
Okay.
Cool. So
He rolled a 20 and a 26 with a nat 20 to attack the assassin.
To attack his son.
Yeah. 5.
well, hopefully we're up to me and initiative fairly soon, and nobody gets in the way of the sun. Hopefully.
We'll see.
45 damage.
They just took a long rest.
Sure did. He is not looking healthy after that hit.
Far out. Okay.
Brother moves forward and fires bolt.
Okay. Oh gosh.
That's the one on the left. Hits. Arca.
Lovely timing. So we've heard the ominous things, sounds of combat, doors slam shut.
It's true.
Arca is going to be reasonably draconic about things. How draconic do I want to actually? Let me just
I think moderately draconic's not a bad idea right now.
yeah. Oh, actually that lines up nicely. So Arca dashes forward to here, drops down onto all fours, and a 60-degree cone of lightning shoots forth and catches all 3 of these buggers.
Nice.
So that is dex save of 15 from each of them.
Fail. Pass, fail. Yep.
So that is, let me just double check the one thing.
Yep.
So 16 damage, 16 lightning damage, or half for the one that's succeeded.
16.
Lightning, I get to add proficiency with the damage.
16. Done.
And yeah, so Arca's just there on all fours, trying to look as tiny draconic as possible.
Okay.
A nice little concentration marker.
Okay. Brother. Anthindel pulls out his short sword to attack his father. Misses first attack, misses the second attack.
So this is where stunning strike's going to be.
This one moves up to fire a crossbow. Hits. Oof. 28 damage. Nice.
Who did 28?
One of the drow.
Assassin to father, I think. Was
No, one of the outside drow against the ones you guys are at.
Ah.
Oh, and kills the mutate.
Well,
Is that one hit? Well, aside from
One is
I
down.
just dropped 16 lightning.
Yeah, only do both, all of them. So.
Master Tibbles, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna yell to the others. Your father, he has been gripped by madness. We must take him down and get him out of here to be cleansed by the clerics. I'm gonna move around to here. this location here. I'm going to hit the father. All my attacks are melee attacks, so I'm going to try to make them. What's the term?
Non-lethal.
That's the one.
Yep.
I think in 5e you just have to decide that on the last one.
26 to hit. The first attack. 10
Hits.
plus 14 damage with my first hit.
Lovely flank.
Yeah, that's what I'm using now. Oh, 2, 5, and 4, 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, I thought so. And then with my unarmed strike. Oh, sorry, one of those. I'm going to make them a stunning strike.
Mm-hmm.
So roll a con save.
Con save. 20.
Seems to pass. Alright, cool. You're fine with that one. And then I will take my final unarmed strike, which is also taking an advantage. Natural 20 for 27.
Hits.
Very nice. Very nice.
So for 10 damage. Can I do another key point to make it another?
I think you can just keep going until you run out, can't you?
Unless it
Right.
specifies
Yeah.
otherwise,
Yeah.
the limit is how many key points you got.
Sweet. Well, I'm new in the key points, so let's do that. Let's do a stunning strike.
Pop,
DC
pop.
14
Make
con
more.
save.
Con save.
Yeah. Seems like they have a fairly high con, but
Like,
17.
passes. It's
Mind?
fine.
yeah, but yeah, like stunning strike in particular, you can just dump all your key points in one round if you really want.
And that's me. No, but you have to hit in order to trigger.
You do. But like for every hit, you can have a go.
That's me done. So now on to the next person. After my damage.
Kiara.
So, I'm guessing we're just gonna murder people. So I just step forward and swing my axe at the guy next to me
Yep.
for a 17 to hit,
Hits.
and that deals 13 damage.
Yep.
Is he still up?
Oh yeah.
Fuck me. Okay.
I guess this is the tough one.
I just swing again for a 21 to hit,
21 hits.
dealing. Oh, that's good. 16 damage.
Done. Not looking healthy after that. Bleeding a mixture
then
of green and red
I-
blood.
Yeah, no, stay there. That's me.
Okay.
What would you call these things, by the way?
Mutates.
Mutates. So 4 mutates, or
Yep. Okay. This other one moves forward to attack Kiara. $22 to hit for the first attack.
That hits.
8 bludgeoning. And 4 psychic damage. Second attack is a miss. Nox.
Alright, Nox is gonna not close the door. That's Nox's. Sort of running a bit low to the ground, gonna dash up around Kiara and come around to the back of this guy and try and go for a strike, a green flame blade strike
Yeah.
across the back. That's plus 21 to hit. With green
Hits.
hits. And alright, as the leaves a purple flame behind, latches onto them for 12 points of fire damage. The fire also jumps to the other one next to Arca. Yes, which also will do 11 points of fire damage.
Okay. Done.
Should have hexed. Oh no. Okay. Shit. Such is life.
Gotta remember what you do, buddy.
Remember what I do. It's true. It's true.
Read your character sheet before you come in. Sick and tired of forgetting like your warlock stuff.
Yeah.
Unlike me.
Just Eldritch Blast.
On my monk stuff, like, no problem.
I mean, everybody shares.
How many key points do I have?
I actually, like 6. I'd have a few more.
Nathalion moves forward to attack her father. You will be coming with us, father.
Yeah.
Draws
Why
a scimitar.
would she move from there? She had flanking and she would stay where she was. Could she stay where she was?
Yeah, that would be smart.
No, she's overcome with emotion.
The whole reason I moved there was to give her advantage and so that I could get advantage.
Attack their father. It's like your brain, you're not.
She's not thinking straight.
Yeah. I can see that.
I mean,
Dragon's overrated.
I would just move before my next round, but I just had advantage for her.
Come on. 2 out of 3 hits.
Think of your children.
Pick up the keys.
27,
He's just
18,
hit nearly 9 ideas.
38, 50 damage.
Oof. That's pretty impressive.
Now, hard hitting family.
Yeah.
Okay, this one over here is attacking Arca.
Rude.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Which one's attacking that guy?
The one
The
right
one
in front
next
of
to you.
South.
The one that can reach.
24 to hit for the first attack.
Ooh. Ouch.
Does Sentinel go off before the attack hits or after?
After, unfortunately.
10 bludgeoning,
Ow.
7 psychic.
Ow.
Second attack.
No, that would be when Sentinel strikes in, right? After the first
So
attack.
yeah, Sentinel is happening. Sentinel would trigger on, like, simultaneous but doesn't interrupt the damage.
Yeah, right.
With a 16 hit?
16 hits.
For only 7 damage.
Okay. They are looking near death. They're bleeding
So,
for a
did
few
you say
seconds.
37?
That's 7.
Seven.
Oh,
Jesus.
I was like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Alright.
On Thorax's turn again.
Blood is thicker than water. Think of the children.
That's food for the obelisk. Nothing more than food. And he attacks his. He'll continue attacking the sun. 1, there he is.
Unfortunately, people have walked
Hit.
into my. I have
Hits.
another 9 rounds of cone attack. And people have just
1,
I can't.
There's no way that you can position yourself with like angles. Could you step up slightly and just angle it down at that one?
I can angle it down.
Damage.
I can just use a cone attack to hit a single target if I'm careful. Or I could just decide that Mox can get, crispy fried.
Get crispy fucked.
Yeah.
Run nuts.
The Anthedol is down.
Ooh.
Death saving throws, I imagine. As a named character.
Here's a main character. Drow's turn. Hits. 6 damage. Arca.
Okay, so the guy who just hit me is still up.
Yep. Barely.
So Arca looks set to do another nice effective cone of lightning, and then sees Nox just get into an interesting area. So at the last second, she turns her head and just kind of sprays lightning all the way down the wall, just catching the guy directly in front. So that is another dex save.
Dex save. 16.
Okay, so it's half damage. Half of 13 is 6 damage.
He's down.
Arga just kind of follows his face with the spray of lightning as he drops.
Nice.
And then... let me just...
Some Darth Sidious shit there.
Just turns around and sprays the drow behind us. You're next.
Unlimited power.
And then comes around to... here. Yeah, not leaving this guy's... I can't get past without getting into his range, so I'm just going to get to there.
You could have. Oh no, because as soon as you went to that spot, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The assassin passed his death save. First one. One of the drows is attacking with the hand crossbow. Hits. Master Tibbles.
You want to feed to the obelisk? Come and try to feed on me. I'll try to as well again. Taunt, I suppose. Sorry, I just got to roll that again. What's that? 12 to hit for the first one.
Does not hit.
Second damage, 25 to hit. That's a hit, so I imagine.
Yep.
Which is 12 damage in total.
Yep.
And then I will do a stunning strike. So roll a con save. If that hits.
$19.
Passes. 26 to hit. Hits for 7 damage.
Yep.
And another con save, please.
Seven.
Finally! Stunned!
How long did that take?
So long. That's 4 stunning strikes I've done.
Has
Alright.
happened sooner or later.
He's now stunned until some other time. I'll figure that out. I'll figure out what the follow-on action
I
is.
think it's end of your next turn usually. And
Uh,
stunned is pretty beefy.
So everyone can wail on, and then
Stunned is kind of jacked.
Crossbow hits.
stunned.
No actions, reactions, movement, speech, attack rolls get advantage, auto fail dex and strength saves.
Kiara.
I just swing the guy in front of me.
And hey, this one you've got advantage now. Flank
That's
them.
the 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright, the sun is saved. Hopefully.
10 damage.
Yep.
And for my second attack
Hits.
was a hit.
Oh.
And
16. That hits.
13 damage.
Hits. Okay. It's looking near death.
That's me.
It's its turn. It's going to attack you back. Do that.
Very cool.
Assuming 11 misses.
Yep,
Second attack, 21 to hit.
that hits.
8 bludgeoning and 11 psychic damage.
Jesus.
Nox.
So
Move, Lucas.
Go to someone who wants a cat.
Go to somebody whose sinuses are not really giving some allergic reaction stuff right now.
Come here, boy.
You know, usually when you shove a cat, they move, they don't just slowly rotate.
Lucas refuses.
It's center of mass just rotated.
Center of butthead.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Are you up, Knox?
Yes, I am up. Alright, I'm just gonna go for a strike of the booming blade.
Yep.
And that is a 6 to hit.
Does not hit.
Really? Are you sure? Do
Very
you want to double check for me? That would be. That
Did
would
you?
Be great.
Oh no, it's booming blade. You don't have advantage on it.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's melee
because the
attack.
other
Oh, it's a melee attack, and I'm
You have
next to
Kiara.
You are opposite Kiara.
16.
Hits.
Woohoo! Thank God, I completely forgot about that.
You're welcome.
That's 3 points of piercing damage
Yep.
and 5 points.
How do you kill it?
Oh,
Hey!
right in the ribcage.
Boom.
Yeah,
like a little bit of a-
I stab it into them, and then their abdomen just goes.
Just boom.
And then they fart. the farting corpse.
Yes.
And then
Excellent.
an ominous massive drow.
I think it's 10 HP for that. 13.
Oh, good. Good.
And
Sounds of drama.
I'm gonna move over to the door. And can I open the door?
No, it's locked. Oh, it doesn't feel like it's locked. It turns, but it doesn't open when you try to press it in.
We have to do
Help.
We have to do what we can do on the other side of the door.
If you say help, Arca says, don't be in front.
I will take my last movement to take a step back.
You can just take a step up, not back.
No, back.
Some manner of out of the way.
You're going to try to blow the doors down.
Yes.
I'm
The
the SWAT
dragon
team.
has
Got that corner.
2.
The dragon has cone attack up. It's time for comedy.
Nathalion does 32 damage to Onthorax.
How's Onthorax looking?
Where the hell is he? Not healthy.
Good.
When you say you don't have taunt, is that just you taunting, or is it an actual action thing?
Oh no, sorry, it's just me trying to get
So
it. It's
try.
not the actual taunt action.
He is more focused on his sister and brother at the moment. His daughter and
Yeah.
son.
I was trying to take the emphasis off the children.
He is attacking his daughter now. First attack. Nat 20 for 26 to hit.
Jesus.
Can't take that action because he's currently stunned, I believe.
Oh, he is too.
Alright.
Yeah, 100% he is. Yeah, good.
So
He can't do anything.
I
He's done.
taunt him a little bit more, and he decides that no, he doesn't want to do that because he'd just like to be stunned.
Aka.
So Arca, you know, seeing the second guy or third drop, and the doors are not opening, takes a step up, faces both of the doors, and I'm going to assume that the doors fail their dexterity save.
Yes.
Might be magical doors.
They're still the size of a wall.
Roll them.
Dodge this. Oh. So that is 17 lightning damage to both doors.
They are blown open.
Nah.
Wasn't much holding them.
And then Arca just steps forward and like looks around trying to assess the situation. Assassin dude is on the ground.
Yes, unconscious. Bleeding out.
Kill the brother, do not kill the father.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all the interesting things I can do there are an action, so that's me. But the lockpick worked.
Okay, Master Tibbles.
I will hit this individual who is currently down, which makes sense because that's what I do.
And yeah, you've got homegrown advantage on this one.
Yeah, 22 to hit. First time ever. 5 plus 9 damage with the first hit.
Yep.
Second hit, 24 to hit.
Hits.
7 damage for the second hit. Third hit, 20. 7 damage
Yep.
for the third hit, and that is the end of. Oh, if I do a stunning strike now,
It
Would it
gives
be-
you another round.
would it be another round?
Mm-hmm.
And do they save on the Constitution throw as if they, as a normal one? Because yeah, they don't have
Stunned
disadvantage.
doesn't affect con, only strength and dex.
I will. Seeing that you've broken into the room and we've got reinforcements, I'm going to leave it at that.
Leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rapiers out. Do not kill.
Rapiers are one of the more fatal.
The
Kiara.
butts of the rapiers out. For Narel and Yathadel.
Nathaniel. Narendel.
I think there was like a last campaign I just pronounced this guy's name wrong every
Every
single time.
Differently every
It was like super like, his name was like Chris or something.
Kiara there?
Yep. My turn?
Yeah.
In previous session, you were constantly calling me Archon, which was
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Because I was listening to Archon
Charge
in the car on the way
in. The
here
dude in
for
front
some
of me,
strange
that's the
reason.
dad, right?
That's the drow assassin currently unconscious on the ground. That is the dab.
Yikes.
Okay, I go to there then. And I sorry, give me a second.
What does Stunning Strike say for duration?
Yeah, great question. Let's see. Tweets and threads. Should I always read
I'm
it out?
going to rage,
He gets end of
pop
your
out
next
my
turn.
beast of the claws, and it says they do 1d6 slashing damage. But if I'm going for
So it's not
like
stunned at the
a
moment.
knockout, like I'm
So
just kind of like
stunn's
knocking
normal.
out, is it still slashing damage?
Yes. Still the same type of damage as such.
Melee.
He's doing non-lethal.
Okay. So when I pop out my claws, once on each of your turns, when you attack with a claw using the attack action, you can make one additional claw. Does that mean I get 3 attacks?
If normally you'd have 2.
Yeah.
Right. Further, these are all non-lethal, by the way. Is 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Second one does not hit. And third one, 15.
Hits.
And that's 7 damage.
Okay. Done. He's looking near death.
Yeah.
No, not
Knocked
near
out.
death, near knocked out. Thank you very
Near
much.
knocked out. Yep. Knocks.
Near nap time.
I
Stun conditions take off as well. It ended at the end of my turn. No longer
Yes.
stunned.
I don't think you can make like spells or cantrips non-lethal.
No, but you could
There's a couple, but not the normal ones.
Yeah, no.
maybe if you can go in and heal,
I mean, otherwise that's what I was going to be
Yeah.
doing next turn.
heal the brother, or
Yeah,
move around to give advantage.
I think I'm better posed to do that. I'll go and feed the brother a potion.
He did fail his second roll, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, otherwise I'm going to get him on my next turn.
that's it. I'll
And mine doesn't cost money.
Yeah, pump a little bit of money. Well, like we've got money. I don't think we don't have money. At this
Okay,
point.
well, 1, 2, 3,
But that's
4,
quite big, you guys.
Okay, alright, I won't do that. I'll have come around the pillar and I'll try and knock him out with the hilt of my dagger.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Hits.
If someone's unconscious, do you get advantage on the flanking?
4 points
Because they're not.
damage.
They're not threatening.
They're not threatening.
Of damage.
Done.
Clunk.
Go down.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Sickening Radiance or Shadow Blast. Arms of Hadar. Vampiric Touch. Probably not lethal.
We just had
Dawn's
the
turn.
right size of the party that I could always like not do anyone.
It's good. It's good stuff.
She takes the hilt of her sword and knocks it into the side of his head.
Still up. With advantage on both hits.
Hit with all three. So. He's down.
Father, don't make me do
Finally.
End combat.
And then Arca dashes forward and, swallowing down the lightning that was about to come out, again manages to switch it to the cooling mist and breathes out a
Calling you some of those.
cure wounds on the brother.
Excellent.
Sorry.
I'll be back.
Yeah, fair call. Hey, 30. Yeah. Doing well for time.
Yeah.
It's only been one room. Oh no, it's been two rooms.
Two rooms?
Yeah, the elementals.
Technically 3, because somebody went and got to a secondary location.
Oh, I don't think that was a bad thing. I think we split them up well. You had some good
Divide and
cones.
conquer.
Yeah. You had some good cones there.
Some good cones.
I mean, otherwise it would be just dropping a fireball into the back of the room and getting all 4 of them.
It's true. But you wouldn't be dropping fat cones in, so.
It would just be, dropping balls.
Dropping balls. Tripping balls. So next week, should we try and do dinner?
Next fortnight.
Yeah. Have you had what's it
Are you
called?
a
Old
meat
Town,
eater or a
Old
veggie?
Town Smokehouse? Sorry, two people at once.
Yeah.
Are you vegetarian or anything like that?
Interesting list of allergies.
Interesting list of allergies. Do they include meat?
I don't-
Smoked meat?
I don't know what the smoked house has as far as. There's a place near where Sean used to live that has an amazing food option, but it's very meat heavy based. I don't know what they cook it in.
That's not meat.
Yeah.
That's worth having. That's not. I'm sure they do salads or something.
Okay. So you immediately see
To hit me
Nathalion.
7 hit points.
Oh, that was for the assassin?
Yep.
Yeah, sweet. Back up. But you see Nathalion jump onto Anthrax, tie his arms behind his back.
Makes sense.
She takes out a dagger and starts to cut his wings off as well.
He had wings?
Hey, wings?
Oh, all of them had wings.
That was not mentioned.
I feel
That
like
was- they first mutate you attack. Remember how they flew to you?
Oh, so they've all got that
They've
They've
there.
all got mutated wings, yeah.
How did they fly? Just as a reminder, how did they fly to us?
Wings off their back.
Or was that like a...
That's a
How do they
reaction.
fly with
There's
their
a
wings?
reaction they can fly.
Yeah. Can't fly in general,
Shit.
but as a reaction, they can fly to the person that just attacked them as well.
How high how high is the room in this? Like
20 feet?
okay, so they can fly at a height that we can't do a
Reaction.
reaction
Yeah.
attack.
Opportunity. Yeah.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
interesting,
consider
Depends how tall
6
you are.
foot 4, 6 foot character
With a pole
plus
arm.
a 6 foot staff.
Maybe in that case. but we don't have. Do you have a staff? And
I'm
you're not
also
6 foot.
three. I'm also
Yeah, I was
3
gonna
foot. I was
say.
thinking about the tabaxi.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What's their jump height? Could they go for a mid-air squat? Maybe. Wait, so they all have wings.
Mm.
I don't remember that.
I don't think it was clearly mentioned. Just that there was maybe some moving weirdly.
And so she's mutilating her father.
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay.
Counter-mutilating.
Counter-mutilating.
You've heard of
Unmutilating.
counterspell?
No,
Well, this
no,
is counter-mutilated. It involves a knife.
Well, I guess then these guys are going to skedaddle. So
So, sorry, wings are cut off, the individual's wrapped up. And is that the end of it? We haven't had a chat with them yet.
just about to.
Alright.
Okay, so cuts off his wings, ties him up.
Whoa! You can't just cut off someone's wings. Oh my god.
So that was quicker to find than maybe we thought.
Your father, he was right around the corner.
Glad,
He's always
glad
been
we
there.
rested first.
He's
That-
always been right around the corner.
He's always been there watching you. Yeah, very glad that we were rested first.
She's like, stands up after doing that. It's like, thank you for your assistance, and thank you for bringing my brother back to life.
Yes, we did bring him back to life at great
Well.
personal expense.
Of course.
A heal? Is that expensive these days? I have multiple healers at home myself.
Oh.
No, ignore them. Dragon power is very reasonable.
If you require my assistance and my brother's, we will gladly come to your aid. Just ask for it.
Like a whisper thing.
Right now?
Like just say their names.
Send word to us in the Underdark.
Since him working in the Underdark. I don't know how that works. Seems like a
Echo. Is there a spell that like broadcasts your voice?
Yes, several.
Yes.
Thank you. No, we appreciate the assistance as well to clear out and move a little bit closer to our journey.
I think we might have been one of your father pointing if it wasn't for you guys. So
Before you depart,
yes.
it's close.
would it be possible for your what do you say as a group of people who follow you around?
Entourage. Posse.
To provide some firing support as we open up the next door. We do not expect you to go any further, but
Firing support?
like the archers, aren't they?
Yes.
To provide some support. We do not expect you while you're looking after your father, but we appreciate the cover as we go into our next room, as we have supported you.
It's a very reasonable ask.
It's a very reasonable
It's a
ask.
very
We open doors.
And we
If
do
something jumps out, then everybody shoots. If not, then we good.
As we look for our journey.
Very well. The next room. Then we'll take our leave.
And if that room is a hallway and straight and you can see into
There's two sets of doors just across here. We just need you to stand behind us and throw a bunch of arrows down the way. There's 3 of them that we just want. I do not want you and his
makes
brother
a
to go.
comment in Undercommon to the 2 drow that she's right next to of surface people weird.
The drows nod.
Maybe we open
and I
both.
nod as well.
Maybe we
because
open
I'm
both
not
us.
a
Oh, you
separate
can also.
person, and I speak on the common, and I'm from the Underdark.
I
You
know.
realise that you are being sassed.
I am being sassed.
Alright. How are we feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
You're good, you're good. I haven't been here. I've just taken a few key points.
I'm up actually.
So,
10
well,
pages.
you're up.
baby.
I'm
Alright.
down only 1 interesting spell.
What are you doing?
So, we've managed to convince to have a bit of support as we move into the next room. So, I think we'll take full advantage of that before.
Yeah,
our
we
friends
kick
disappear.
open a couple of doors.
Well, I don't think they necessarily agreed to go with us for everywhere, but
No, like we kick open the 2 sets of doors we have them for.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's it.
let's take our positions. Do we want to go down, or do we want to open the doors to the left or down first?
Let's do left first.
So yeah, once everybody's gathered up, Arca just kind of.
All right, just move yourselves into position before we. Yeah. Maybe I can ask. Just.
Flip.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, something's gone wrong.
What are you doing?
I don't know, but I can see everything.
Shouldn't be able to. I can't see everything on here.
I can't.
Just
I'm
yours.
looking away.
I would say that the door to the left is less appealing than the door down the bottom. Based
Might
on
need to
what I
refresh your roll 20.
can- Okay, I'll
Bugged out and showed you everything.
yeah, it's. I'm gonna close it down.
So Arca flings open this door.
Mhm.
And then
Okay.
looks slightly disappointed.
The west end of this long room bears an elaborate carving of a mountain filled with gemstones. On the west wall is a dial covered in simpler carvings. The dial's center has a faceted indentation, like a socket for a gem. Above the dial is a phrase. In Dwarven? In Dwarven. One of you can read it, I'm sure you relay it. Only a complete gift opens the crypt beyond.
I think you know what this means.
So this is door 2, crypt.
Yeah.
I guess that means we check other door and then say goodbye to our friends.
Correct. So, Master Tibbles will open the door below.
Mm-hmm.
Can I open the door? Click on
Should be able to.
and I will step in.
Okay.
Yep.
This hall has several pillars carved with images of mountains. Some of the pillars are broken and blackened, as though from an intense fire. Carved into the west wall is a statue of a dwarven king stoically gripping a warhammer. On an altar at the statue's feet is smashed into rubble, around which hops a brain-shaped mass of gelatinous eggs. A black fragment of stone with glowing green detail sits amid the rubble. Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Makes sense.
What's the time? 8:30? Yep.
14.
Oh, 20.
14.
22.
14, 22. Yep. Knox.
18. It's a good roll.
Start. Okay.
If we can keep them in line, then we have the Drow fire support. Would the Drow want to enter with us as well? Like, if they...
Oh, they would have been a bit closer to the door, I'd say, but they would have waited for you guys to end up.
Okay.
Okay. One moves
What
forward.
are they called? We've seen them before. They're the Ethelins or something.
Encephalon, Gemimals.
Encephalins. Oh, God, you need some, like, pronunciation stuff with D&D.
This one goes to attack Kiara.
What is that?
Tries to slam into you psychically.
Hate when
Um,
that happens.
It's jamming again. All I can see is grey. I'm assuming that does not hit. Kiara.
My turn?
Yep.
Hit it.
Well, seeing as little shit just tried to hit me, I just bring my axe down on it.
Mm-hmm.
For 16 to hit.
Hits.
For 11 damage. And my second attack is 18 to hit.
Hits.
For 6 damage.
Done.
That's me.
Master Tibbles.
Good round.
Can I do, from where I am, I'm going to do a javelin of lightning. In a row, past Kiara to the one there, and then also the one at the back end. Does that work?
Yeah.
So 13 to hit. Do I have to roll for both of them, or how does it work? Oh, maybe I
Should say on the item.
Okay, just give me 2 seconds. So you've got one in front line, one spends, forms a 5, sends out the target within each creature in the line extends must take a DC 13 dexterity save. So sorry, it's not me, it's you need to make a dexterity save of 13.
First one. Failed. Second one. Failed.
Okay, taking 4d6 lightning damage on a failed save. 4. Did I say 4d6? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4d6. So 13 damage on that. Oh, sorry, it's plus 4d6. So it's 1d6 plus 4, so it's 13 plus 5.
18.
18 damage for the 2.
Because they take the javelin damage as well.
Yeah, they take the javelin damage. Yeah, that's right. And then I will move around to a position where I can see. That's what's on the
Okay.
Oh, I think I'm in Kiara. Sorry, I'm going to move down.
Ugh.
Gelatinous brain egg thing.
That's where I'm moving to.
Put it away.
And that's where I'm going to finish.
Okay, Master Tipple's done. Nox.
So this one that came up to us still up?
Yep.
Gross.
There is worse below!
Get a headache just looking at these things. Nox is going to swivel around, unleash Hex on this one next to Arca with one hand, and
You've got, we can all see you.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
and unleash 2 Eldritch Blasts with the other. The first one is a 26 to hit, the second one is a 20 to hit.
So one in front of you.
Yep, just the one in front of me.
Both hit.
Both hit. 9 points of damage, 7 points of damage, so 16 points of force damage.
Yep.
As the 2, what are they called?
It's
Eldritch
looking near
Blasts.
death.
And it pulses with Hex energy, and that does another 11 points of damage.
It splatters and falls to the ground.
You love
It's before the archers.
That's just lined me up for comedy.
Good.
Because I can move down to this central row now.
And it's Arca's turn.
And it's now
So-
Arca's turn.
Yeah, as soon as this thing just kind of
Pops.
yeah, pops.
There is
Arca-
worse below. Come down and assistance is required. That's my wrong voice. But
Yeah, no, that was
It's an Arnie voice.
Arnold.
yeah, that's what I revert back to.
Okay, so this one I am going to put the broadcast to others back on. And I'm thinking
Seems appropriate.
there's a nice
Yeah, nice.
corner. Yeah, so that one. Yeah, Arca drops to all fours and little red mote shoots forward and hits directly in the middle of this cluster of brain egg goo. So dex save from everything in that entire orb.
Okay.
How
First
many of
one
those can you do?
22.
It's a 3rd level spell slot, so I got
Bottom.
three.
Failed. I'm down the right bottom. There's a pass. And the second one. Cluster.
Protect the Archon.
Pass.
19.
Okay. 2 fails, 2 passes. What we got?
26. 30 fire damage on a failed save, 15 on a success.
30.
I had 3 6s and 3 5s in that. So you knock back.
Okay. As soon as that fireball hits the ground, you see this thing move exceptionally fast to you and charge into you.
Does it look crisp at least?
No.
Like completely unaffected or?
Oh, it looks like a bit affected.
How fucked am I?
28 to hit,
Slightly.
17 bludgeoning, 10 psychic damage and a strength saving throw, please.
Or how about I just go unconscious?
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Is that what your HP is at?
I had 25.
Yeah.
Well, other way, you're going prone, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yikes.
He hits hard.
Yeah, I've taken 2 hits.
First round moves into fire his crossbow at him.
Oh, it stepped into the room. He's committed. Go stay for the fight now.
A little bit
Misses.
extra.
It's a good idea to ask them to stay. Yeah.
But yeah,
This could be the difference between Arthur's life and death.
again.
Miss. Okay, one of them hits.
Fuck. What is that gene?
Yeah. So fun fact, I have 42 hit point max.
What were you down to? What did you get-
25.
What did you get hit by before? One of those other things.
Yeah. I got like a 17 damage.
Should have taken the healing potion before we went into the next round. That's alright.
I was over half hit points.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Sort of just rolls over Arca to attack Master Tibbles.
Fine, bring it.
Slams into you.
And I will note that you'd all be aware that Arca has 4 healing potions on her belt as
What?
the healer.
Again, why do you have 4 healing potions? I've
The
said this
healer.
before.
21 to hit.
Shielded, no, does not hit.
Ooh, nice.
Second attack. 29 to hit.
That does hit.
19 bludgeoning. 17 psychic damage and a strength saving throw.
So that 19 damage and 17. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. And a strength saving throw. With advantage or just by itself?
By itself.
Just 7.
That's a fail. You are prone.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
Oh, you're actually inside the cluster. Because you died to the damage, you're actually inside the goo mass. Just so you know.
So it just leads to the worst thing.
Are they still considered a separate entity to the?
Yes, as in they're inside. You could reach in and try and get them out, probably, you think, but yeah.
You know how taking damage is a failed death save? Not liking the sound of that.
Did you so all 3 of the ones that are now clogging up on us have all been hit by Arca's initial
Oh, 100%.
attacks?
They all took damage.
Okay.
Kiara.
Yeah, let's go there. If I stand here, do I get advantage with Arca?
No,
Arca's
Arca's
out.
unconscious, so you've got to move to the other side. So you've got to be flanking me.
I pop around, and here,
Mm-hmm.
and I just swoop. Does a 15 hit?
With advantage?
Hits.
Just big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. It'd be 18, so yeah, 15 hits. That is 10 damage. And I'm going to swing the second time for 26 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, weird actually.
That's good. For 15 damage. And that's me.
Okay. Nice. As a reaction, it is going to slam back into you.
When it slams back in, it's not like an opportunity attack for myself, or it's just like
Does not occur. Does not. Where's it say that? This movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
okay.
12 to hit. I'm assuming that's a miss. on Arca.
Hmm?
Master Tibbles.
My turn.
Yep.
Are you, how? No, that's fine.
I've got a few options. Do I try to feed Arca a potion?
Or at least, you know, extract from goo.
Well, I don't know what the requirement is for extraction.
Just
And
their strength.
Yeah, well, I mean, my strength's okay, but with it, sorry, just to understand the dynamics. With the strength saving throw to extract something, do I just pull it out beside me, or is it like?
Yes, it will be.
It will be an ability check.
I will move myself. Arca, what the stuff I do for you?
Hi.
Sorry, there's a cat right beside. I will move myself around here, so that now all the archers have advantage. I will do a strength. I'll try to pull Arca out.
Yep. 100%. Strength versus strength. Give us a roll.
I mean, the annoying thing is, I would have advantage on this.
Cluster rolled a 13.
I rolled an
Despite
18.
nimbleness
That's a
speed.
pass. You pulled them out.
Right, so I pull Arca out. And so there's my action.
Correct.
I can't do anything because Mandy has been like super clear that I can't take my bonus action without doing that. I can't feed a potion as far as the bonus action is concerned. It's an action. I will take a key point and take a dodge action as a key point with my bonus action. So
Okay.
I'm now in the dodge position.
Arca is lying there, unconscious and kind of gooped.
Yeah, well, I'll feed you a potion on my next turn because you've got one on your belt.
Nice.
Which is kind of why they're on my belt and
Why are they on your belt? You're not meant to be up the front.
So she
No.
can get to the front line. I think the plan was.
Oh, so we can give them to us. When we're
Yeah.
on
like, like those are for one. If I go down, you guys aren't spending yours. You're spending mine. And two, if I run out of spell slots and one of you guys goes down,
Sorry, whose turn was it?
Nox.
2,
Nox.
3. Could I move here and feed Arca a potion adjacent to them, or?
Arca's going to go down next
Where were you
round
before? 5, 10.
because someone's like the other thing's right beside Arca.
Yeah, but it's
but I'm not threatening.
Yeah, that should be right.
okay.
Any potion?
I'll go up there and I'll feed Arca a healing potion.
One of mine.
Yep. And that will be my action. What do I do? I don't really have any. No, okay. I'll bonus action transfer my hex to this one.
Ooh, little one off the side there.
Yeah.
Where's it transferred from?
From the one that died. You get to move it.
Yeah.
Okay, is that Nox done?
That's not done.
3 drows are firing arrows at them.
All with advantage.
All 3 hit. Okay, come on, let's see the map. Okay, Kiara, one of the Gimmels is attacking you.
Gimmels, is that what they're called?
Encephalon Gimmel.
Gimmel, Encephalon Gimmels.
Nat 20 for 26.
Rude.
For 12 psychic damage. And dex saving throw, please.
Have advantage on dex effects that I can see you won't see.
You
Can
can
I
definitely see this coming. It's trying to attach itself to you.
So I have 15 or...
That's a pass.
Okay.
Okay. B. Another one's going to attack you, Kiara.
God damn it.
12 to hit.
Misses. And another dex save.
Ah, no, it was a miss.
Oh, okay,
It
perfect.
only happens if it hits. Damage. And a con save. Nathaniel fired a crossbow bolt at it, and it is poisoned.
Ooh, they've come down as well. Should come down. Good. I wasn't
They're
expecting
going to
that.
help? I thought they weren't going to help. But
I
okay.
wasn't expecting that. Don't want them to leave their dad. If they cut their wings off. And...
It is poisoned for an hour and has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks now.
That's the goop.
That's the goop.
Sorry, the big one.
Big one.
Does that have a name so I could write it down in the book?
It's an encephalon cluster.
That's good. The other one's a Cephalon Giffle.
Gemmel. G-E-M-M-U-L-E.
G-double-M.
U-L-E.
Thank you.
See, this one's attacking Arca.
Rude.
16 to hit.
Misses. Arca, just like eyes just slowly fluttering open, sees
Then
the
goes
thing
black.
goes coming and just kind of roll.
Okay, with disadvantage attacking Kiara. Come on, roll 20.
So sorry, you woke up and you're still alive. Is that what I have?
I just got better potions, so
Yeah, and it tried to attack you, but you're fine.
it rolls like shit apparently.
15 to hit.
Which one tried to hit
Yeah.
you? The one?
That hit.
I think so.
That
Yeah,
hits.
that's right, cool.
Because yeah, like AC 17 at this point. Because Draconic Sorceress. have
15
permanent
bludgeoning. 12 psychic and a strength save.
Are you raging?
Strength save. I am so goddamn happy I'm resistant to psychic damage.
Never, not heard that at all. And
Was
generally
last
above
Yeah.
right. It should be like
14.
every second word. Just to rage.
I would like to rage.
What was the pass on that? That's a fail. You are prone.
Sure.
Sure, that's correct.
I'll get up soon.
Master Tibbles.
Alright. How is the one that's below Arca looking? It's been hit, I know, by a bolt.
It's okay. It looks a bit damaged.
Alright.
The fact that all of them survived either like 15 or 30 fire damage.
Yeah. I am going to try hit the one below. I'll try. Oh God, let's try this. Let's try this. All right. But I might have. Yeah, no. Let's try this. I'll hit the one that's below at the bottom. 22 to hit.
It's
Which I imagine does 7 plus 2, 9 damage.
9 damage.
I'll ask it for a Constitution save as part of my
Save.
stunning strike on it.
The strike is
Fail.
stunning. It was a stunning strike.
Fail, so it is stunned until the end of my next turn.
The stunning strike stuns someone.
Cool. So it's down.
Stunningly.
I will then turn and hit the big thing above me. My stuffed defense, which is a 22 to hit.
Big one?
Yep.
Yep, hits.
12 damage. And I'm going to throw a stunning strike into that one as well. So Con says thank you very much.
8. That's a fail.
Fails. They're both stunned. Then I will revert so that I think everything now has advantage on this, the one that's got the stunning, that's the top. I will hit the one at the bottom with my final hit at advantage now because I've given myself advantage. Oh god, I can't believe they both. Down with unarmed strike, advantage, roll. One of those is 20, so 26, and that one takes 10 damage at the bottom.
Nice. Damn.
Okay.
Two stunned.
That one's near death.
Calling it a night. That's move of the night.
That's
That's me done. Mic drop. I'm out.
Nox.
Alright, watch this.
I hit myself in the foot.
Nox is gonna spin back out of reach of this cephalopod. Whatever it is. Are they gonna hit me?
It's stunned.
Probably.
Yes.
But this one?
This one
Oh,
up
the
here
top
can.
one.
Yeah.
It can certainly try.
You can certainly try.
10 to hit.
Uh,
I'm assuming that's a miss.
can I let it hit?
If you want.
Yep, I'll let it hit.
What? Why? What? This is all of shit are you
You're not going to try to dodge it?
No, no.
Okay, it's 19 psychic damage.
Sounds good.
And you need to do a dex save.
19 psychic damage. I am also going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Yep.
17 fire damage.
Yep.
In retaliation. How's it looking?
Is that your hex one as well?
Yeah.
Oh, it's looking damaged.
So someone just let themselves take 19 psychic damage
Dex save.
on an attack that would have missed?
Who?
And
Why?
an extra 5 hex.
Yep.
And then I need to make a... What was that?
Dex.
Dex save?
Save.
18 plus 2.
Plus. Fine.
Sounds good. And then I'm going to hit it with a Eldritch Blast for my action. 18 to hit and 15 to hit.
Both hit.
Both hit. Very good. 8 plus 14, 19 points of force damage.
How do you kill it?
Just impacts into the side of it and it just pops like a balloon. And then its essence gets drawn into me and I get to absorb its temp HP, so I didn't really take any damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
That's a move.
How much temp HP did you
Strategic.
get?
13, so I took 6 damage, but I get to exchange, I get to kill it, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Good move.
That's worth it. Arca.
So,
And then bonus action, I'm going to move my hex onto the one next to Kira.
Yep.
Ooh. Does that give us any benefits if we hit that with hex?
No.
Just wanted to check.
So, Arca, step 1 gets to her feet and just kind of looks around slightly dazed. And just kind of looks confused. And then I think,
As Sybil says, hit that one and points to the big one.
yeah, Arca snaps her jaws, and the spectral bone dragon wings emerge again, and the shadows creep in. So that is another casting of Wither and Bloom. If I could get a con save from the two stunned ones, actually, because it's 10. Actually, let me just double check. Yeah, so 10-foot radius, so I can only get 2 of the 3.
They both failed.
Lovely. So
One isn't very high, is it?
It's okay. I wouldn't say it's low, but it's okay.
So they both take 4 necrotic damage, and I get a use. I'm gonna like the necrotic energy feeds just directly into Arca this time because ow. So that is.
Give me some, you useless dragon. No, I'm joking.
I can take it. Give it to me.
Not saying that.
What are my hit dice? Where is that listed?
With a
Short rest, you can hit it in.
6 for you. Or D8.
If you hit short rest, you can find out what your hit justice.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I will apply the healing from that when I find the number, but otherwise, that is me. Actually, after that, Arca just kind of
If you need,
scrambles off to the corner.
yeah, you can get out of there because they're both stunned. So
Yeah, and like I used half my movement to get up,
yeah, you still got enough to get there.
but
Yep.
Let it rain.
Nine damage from the drow.
Better than nothing.
The Ghoul next to Kiara is going to attack Kiara. Miss. You see Nathalian charge in, dropping the crossbow, pulls out the scimitar.
Don't do it, Natalia.
I said don't do it.
I said no, I didn't to not do it.
Nope, got the bin lid open. Good
Oh
God.
my god.
Almost.
Broke the last one.
Yeah, there we go.
It's empty.
You're gonna close it as well? No.
Okay. She points at Kiara. She's like, finish it off. Attack it now.
and all those attacks were at advantage.
Isn't Kara prone?
No, but prone doesn't mean that they can't.
It does mean it does mean that your attacks are at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which would just be a straight roll.
for the one that's prone.
Yeah, if you're prone, your attacks are at disadvantage.
Hmm.
Or you'll
It misses. Either way.
Shit.
You'll be nothing but terrible to her.
I was like, chill, bitch. Give me a
Let
a
me get
chance.
up.
Stop yelling at me. I don't like it.
God damn.
Why do I put my faith as someone that cannot see in the dark?
You don't have to use your reaction.
It's already happened.
It's gone.
So that was miss or a miss?
Yeah, miss.
Yes. Okay. That one's down there stunned. It can't do anything. That one is also stunned. Kiara, your turn.
I jump up. I'm just gonna take a swing at the little floaty thing just to get rid of them all.
Yeah, fair call.
Okay, 14, does that hit?
14 hits.
Fuel. And that's 10 damage. And my first attack missed, so I'm done.
And
I'm also gonna
it explodes.
rage.
It's
Actually.
down.
Oh,
You're gonna rage fire.
what was that?
Yeah, it's dead.
I'm not gonna rage then.
Master Tibbles.
Okay, I'm gonna move myself in between the two. Just
Enhance.
Have the most fun with the last
Try.
stun.
and I am gonna try to attack the one above myself.
Mm-hmm.
And if I do stun,
It's stunned,
yeah, it's fine.
and you're flanking.
It's stunned, but I'm flanking as well, so it's just a bunch of advantage. 21 to hit. 7 plus 4 damage, so it's 11 damage. And I'll throw a con save for it into that mix, just to keep it stunned.
That was 11 damage.
Yeah, it was 11 in total.
It's
First hit.
dead.
So the one in the center's dead.
Jesus. It explodes. Egg
See
and
that
matter
was
go
dead.
everywhere in different directions.
Thank you. I will turn around to the one below us, so I don't need to throw that stunning strike in. I'll throw the one to the one below us to be 22
Hits.
to hit it, and 11 damage.
It's dead. They have 1 health. It splatters on contact.
Splatters as well.
In combat.
Wonderful.
Arca just kind of slumps against the wall in the corner, swearing in Draconic, and breathes out that familiar cooling mist into the air, but just like directly upwards this time. And as it settles down, some of the goo seems to fade off. And it's just like, what? I throw fireball that way, and then I wake up covered in goo.
It happens.
Master Tibbles will move up to Netheria.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
Rolled pretty well on the heal.
for the assistance. You did more than we could ask for.
She nods and is like, the encephalons need to be destroyed as soon as they are found, or they'll spread.
How did they spread?
I think with
Do you know how they spread?
why these eggs was that eggs?
Those were eggs. They spawn more of the little ones that you saw floating. And those little ones turn into the big clusters you saw.
Ah, so you must kill them all.
Yes.
I do not know if this helps, but I want to give you this and give you a bit of information as well. Here is a holy water. I'll just give her a vase of holy water.
Okay.
I do not know if it will help with your father, but I wish you the best in his recovery.
Possibly. I will have to take him to our healers. We shall see.
Also, a bit of information. Now that you have told us about the encephalon, we passed a hallway as we were coming down here. There is a room with one encephalon that we locked in, with
And
also a
mutated?
mutant.
Yeah.
And I'll explain where the room is as well, if they're going out that way, so that they can potentially, all 5 of them, kill the last.
It's going to be like 10 when they get back to
Yes. It could have mutated already. Should make sure it's destroyed.
We will leave that one to you. Thank you for your help. If we need you in the future, whisper into the Underdark your name,
Yes.
and I'll say in Undercommon her name, because I actually cannot speak Undercommon, and her brother's name.
So, we can all speak Undercommon here, actually.
There seems to be a trend.
Henlefel is our family name.
I mean,
So it's just say
the thing about
Henlifen,
uncommon is
Henlefel.
Common,
spelt.
but it's just...
Henlifel.
Sorry, again.
Henlifel.
H-E-M. Yeah. Hellefen. So whisper Hellefen into the dark.
Henlefel.
Henlefel into the dark. Sorry if my pronunciation is not quite right. I had to backseat.
It's hard, you know,
Pronunciation
tongues are
is-
different.
is-
And if you're in Orange to backsea, you might not have Branfell today, and with
Yeah.
Son Johnson.
With that tongue.
I wish you well on your journeys, and I hope your father
She nods.
gets well. Travel safe, my friend.
Drowse.
Yeah, and I'll offer a hand. I'll do the like.
Yeah.
That's what,
Arthur
that's
just
what I
kind
hope for.
of waves from the corner.
Insight check. Does she find me attractive?
You can give us a roll if you want.
Yeah. No. 2, 5. No.
You don't think so.
Don't think so. I just haven't seen anything like it. Pretty selfish.
Worth a shot.
You never know where you'll find life.
Okay, around the time, 9:10. We'll probably call it there for the night.
Yeah, that's a good.
But we seem to have
Can we-
found another shard of the obelisk.
Have we?
Have you?
Where have we found?
I don't think
That
so.
was described as being in the shattered remains of the altar.
Correct.
Yeah.
Obelisk
Oh.
fragment in the remains. Did you search it? You
Oh.
did see a black one in there.
Okay.
It's
So
like there was a large, familiar black rock with glowing green writing on it. I'm fairly confident of the assumption.
all right. So sorry. In the room, if we search the room, there is a shard.
Yes.
Shard.
Is there anything else when the room is searched,
Yeah.
or do we like roll for search the room?
Yeah. Can we do it? Do us to
Yeah.
the room?
Just reading, there's nothing else in the rubble, it's just the fragment. You
Okay.
find.
Well, that's fine.
We've got 2 fragments. Can we? Where do we want to move to make camp? Zolvan Governor's back in a room, sleeping.
We've already got beds set up in that one, so
We could just go back.
Why don't we set ourselves up in the
Go
room
for
that Zolv is in, and prep ourselves for maybe take a short rest or something, depending on how you guys are feeling.
Good to go.
I
Utterly
can
fucked.
I can live with a short rest. But can you, with your heat die and stuff, can you do a short rest? Or do you?
I can get some of the way there with a short rest.
Alright. So we'll just move back and we'll.
We've just done
We'll-
the
we'll-
rest as well. So.
We'll work out the short rest stuff. Start the next session, I guess, or do we do that now? And
Let's just do that now to be clear.
yeah,
So let's. Happy with a short rest?
yeah. And it's mostly hit points
Hit
from
points,
down, to be
yeah.
honest, rather than
So just roll
Spell
that.
slots.
Roll all your hit dice then.
Okay.
Alright. So I've taken a short rest.
Short rest in that room?
Yeah.
Yep.
And take a short rest.
1d8 plus 2, 6, 8.
okay, it didn't actually give me the.
I think it only you have to roll it out. It seems.
Yeah, or there's a. Hello.
Alright. Shall I stop recording there if we're done?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Okay.